Hello friends, welcome back to my channel SV Blogger. So this is about the interview part 2. In the part 1, we have studied about the self introduction. What are the further questions that are being asked in the interview very well. So you need to be very prepared before you come up with any of your interview. So we'll be studying today about the some other questions that might be asked into the interviews. These are some very common mistakes that people make before entering towards the interview because they're not prepared what they need to speak out. So for this we'll be studying it about ourselves, that what we need to count upon us, that what we are supposed to speak when we are going for a particular choice of interview. Every interview have a different choice and criteria that we need to achieve. So we'll be studying about what are the targets, what are the things that you need to speak during your questionings, what are the terms that you can use and evaluate as per your backgrounds, right? So let us begin about the few other questions. So, wondering about what is the next question? Let us go ahead. The next question is about what are your biggest strengths? Now, most probably when we go for the interviewer starts it that what are your strengths? And we get confused that what exactly we need to say. What are our strengths? Even we are not aware out of it, so we need to come with it that what exactly is our strength, what is the thing that will be helpful into our jobs, and that should have a positive attitude towards the interviewer also, so that he can think that okay, this person is correct for the job positions. So starting with the analytical job, the person need to come up with the critical thinking, analytical thinking, the problem solver, the detailed oriented, the logical thinker. So you need to come up with such ideas that you can just say that whenever it comes about your strengths, you can directly come up with such of these points. But when it comes to the creative job, so you can come up with that we are creative, originality, the open mindedness, detail orient, curious, flexible, and versatile. So these are some types of jobs strengths that you can come up when you're coming into your creative jobs. Now what are the terms when you come into the management part? When you occur for the interview for an management, what are the strengths that you need to count upon? They are the leadership qualities, the organization, your communication skills, the persuasions, teamwork, detailed oriented, diplomatic, responsible. Some of them you can come upon as you guys have been studying into different backgrounds. You guys must be very well aware that what the things you are supposed to be come out when you come for such type of strengths. Other than that, what we need to come up with, the hands-on job strength. You need to be hard worker for that, detailed oriented, motivated, good at multitasking, problem solver, and punctual. These are some very common things. And before answering such questions, I would definitely come up with that you should be very well aware of the background of the company you guys are applying for. Because once you are very well aware of the background, you need to study. Right now, in the present time, you can see that the Indeed, Shine, these are some of the companies or the websites that you can check, and there you will have a list of roles and responsibilities that the persons they are looking for. You guys can read them thoroughly, that what are the qualities they are seeking it out into the person they are searching for, so you can answer in that level also. That will be a bit of beneficial for you guys when you'll be coming up with such issues. Other than that, we'll be coming up with such a sample that how you guys need to speak up when they question you that what are your strengths. So here comes with some of these samples. So starting up with these samples, my strength is determination and calmness. I believe in your processes, right? That is, if you are working in the right direction with a learning attitude and with full dedication, ultimate things fall in place. Sometimes situations might be bad, but if you have grit and calmness in these positions, you will pass the storm too. So now this is like something you're not getting with very clear substances also, but you're very tricky to some of the concepts. So you can count on such samples. My strength is I'm self-motivated, quick learner, and I'm eager to learn a thing based on the company. So I have good communication skills. So people can easily interact with me, spreading a positive attitude based on my behavior. These can be some of the examples of your speaking on what are your strengths. And you can also come up with my greatest strength is attention to detail. I have been detail oriented in my work and it's something I enjoy. I saw on your job description that the role involves a lot of detailed oriented work, which is one reason I applied. Now, see, the person specifically said that I just saw that into your job description, and you guys can also come up with such ideas that when the person is specifying it into job description, that means the person is seeking out. He's just checking you out that how good you are at the things, how you evolve them, how you come up with the company criterias, and how have you studied the company, what is about the company that you know and they want to know from you that you are seeking just for us. Now, speaking upon strengths, that was like a very easy thing, very calm thing. But another question that arises when we goes for an interview, and this question is specifically asked just to check it out that what kind of response you are coming up with. The question is, what are your weakness? Now, when it comes upon weakness, some people become so genuine and they say that I'm not good at interactions, I'm not good in communication skills, I have a bad language of computers, or I'm not aware of the computer knowledge. So, no, guys, come on, you cannot answer them in such a loyal manner. I do agree, some of you are not good at communication, some might be bad in handling of computers, some of you might be not good in the leadership qualities, but you cannot just speak it out ki I'm not good at it. That is never a part of your interview. Whenever the interview asks you, he's just tricking you into the things that what is your weakness as per your ideas. Some come up with that I don't have any weakness, so never go with such ideas that you are not having any weakness. Everyone has a weakness and you need to come up in a very tricky manner that what are your weaknesses. And please, whenever you are answering them, you need to be a bit confident. Do not get panic into such situations that you are confused or you don't know what are your weaknesses. This is the reason we are preparing, that why do we need to prepare for an interview. These are some steps that you need to be very well aware of. So let us hop on to your weaknesses. So when it comes about your weaknesses, you can come up with, I'm a workaholic person which sometimes affects my health as I get too much involved in work. So this is something like very tricky, but you're not coming up with your actual weakness, but you're just telling them that okay, I'm a workaholic person. Other than that, you can come up with, my weakness is being too patient and being too honest is my weakness, and I feel uncomfortable when my work without complete in a given time, so that when I try to destroy my weakness, that time will be the great improvement of my life career. So you can come up with such also. Other than that, you can say that weakness, I can't be a multitasker in every work, and also sometimes I feel weird when I get excessive writing work. So this was something like very genuine and very clear, but not exactly what you guys are coming up with, that okay, I'm not good in communication or something. Yeah, you can be some tricky, like I'm not a multitasker, but sometimes I do get like confused or I panic with the situation sometimes, but I can deal with them with my calmness. Other than that, you can come up with that I'm very emotional and I can't say no if anyone asks for help, and sometimes that leads to something incompletion of my work because I'm helping someone. I'm a shy person and often cannot question authorities in a group meeting. This is a very genuine one. My greatest weakness is that I play by the rules too strictly. Again, a very tricky answer. I talk too fast when I am excited about work related. So you can also come that when I'm very much excited about something, I become very much fast in speaking. So that is one of your very general part that you can come up with. So this was about today's video, and in the coming up lectures, in the coming up videos, I'll be uploading some more things about interview and the questions that are frequently asked you guys. And if you guys are liking the video, please do not forget to hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe for more such videos. Thank you so much, guys.